Hey guys, welcome back to Homesteading Off the Grid. My beautiful bride Dearly and I are out on another hike today, and we are out here to seriously take a look at the mast for 2018 fall, so we can get some sort of an indication of what the winter for 2018-2019 might be like, because we're getting mixed reports. First of all, the old Farmer's Almanac says mild winter, the new Farmer's Almanac says terrible winter. We're not surprised, these two always oppose each other. But we've learned to look for the mast, the indications from Mother Nature herself. So we're out here in the woods of Central Virginia in Albemarle County, and we just hit our first batch of hickory nuts. Now there's two things concerning us about this mast this year. Number one, it does seem to be heavy. As of this recording, it's just late September. We're only a few days into the official season of fall. There's a heavy mast, but number two, the gray squirrels this year seem to be very aggressive, and they're not just lackadaisically collecting these nuts. The squirrels are very aggressively collecting these nuts, despite the fact that the mast is heavy, as if the gray squirrels might know something we don't. With that said, not only are the gray squirrels aggressively collecting the nuts, the gray squirrels are just being aggressive in general. Last week, my wife and I were out for a hike, and we came under vicious attack of a very aggressive gray squirrel that we've since named the Blair gray squirrel of Albemarle County, Virginia. We are not back at that location because, frankly, we are too terrified to go back to that location because of that Blair gray squirrel. You guys think I'm kidding around? I'm not. People have been commenting on these videos that they too have been noticing aggressive behavior, not just from gray squirrels, but from other forms of squirrels. Just before we left the house, my bride and I saw a comment left from a girl who said she and a friend were chased down by ground squirrels, also known as chipmunks. So guys, the chipmunks are being aggressive this year. One of our subscribers from South Carolina said that her son was in the woods last weekend, and when he came home, he was going on and on about these aggressive gray squirrels, these squirrels getting aggressive with him. So it appears as if various squirrels from various states are being variously aggressive. What does this mean for the winter of 2018-2019? Heavy mast, plenty of food, but the squirrels are still going nuts over the nuts. Does this mean we're going to have a terrible winter? Follow us through these woods as we hope we can find more clues and more indications of what this winter might behold. Let's hope and pray that we don't come under attack of any of these aggressive squirrels on this hike.
What are you laughing at, honey?
Nothing.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Homesteading Off the Grid subscribers.
Guys, I just think one of the most beautiful sights in fall are the trails through the woods lined with the leaves that have changed colors and fell.
Yeah.
But I think it's even more beautiful when I have this beautiful bride right here beside and or in the trail. So I just kind of wanted to share this while we're continuing to look for mast. All right, honey, lead the way. And there's a beautiful stream over here. But isn't this gorgeous? It's still early in the morning. It's like maybe 8:30 a.m. Got the morning sun coming through some treetops here and there. Beautiful yellow leaves. And the beautiful trail, and my beautiful bride hiking in the beautiful trail. And so far, no run-ins with those aggressive gray squirrels. We're heading even further into the forest now. We are also looking out for a persimmon tree, hoping to find a persimmon tree with some ripe persimmon fruit on it, so we can cut the seed open, the kernel, and see if it shows us either a fork, which would mean mild winter, a knife, which means very cold, icy winter, or a spoon, which would mean lots of snow this winter. And so far, we've had no run-ins with any squirrels. It's a steep hill. It's a very steep hill. You okay, hon?
Yeah.
You didn't see a squirrel, did you?
No.
Okay. Hey, hon, you tired?
Yeah, I'm very tired.
Guys, we've been walking uphill for what, I don't know, close to an hour. Look at this. We got a break in the leaves in the treetop here. Treetops. There's still fog and haze down in the valley. I don't know if you can see it, but we parked. We're on this mountain. We've come up that one, and then there's a third. We're way down there at the bottom of that one. So we're still looking for Mast. Still checking it out. Are you gonna make it, honey?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
We're just stopping to take a break.
Yep.
But if you guys think our hikes are all about just goofing off, no way. 1 mountain, 2 mountain, 3 mountain. And look how steep it is. We're almost to the top. You ready to go some more, hun?
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to do it safely, honey? You look pathetic. Come on.
You know me, I'm overacting.
Are you using your acting skills? There's that laugh and that smile. Goodness.
Okay, we gotta go.
Okay.
Okay, the higher up the mountain we get, the heavier the Mast gets. And we just found a location where we found hickory nuts and walnuts and something I'm not sure what is. If anybody knows, let us know. At first I thought it was green persimmons, but I don't think it is, but it might be. Assume nothing, question everything. But no matter what this is, we're gonna cut it open and see what it says about the upcoming winter. Let's get a close up, honey. It's what it says. Should we believe it?
Guys, here's one of the neatest things I think that exists in nature.
This is what's called a walking stick. It's an insect. It's trying to get away from me. I don't blame it. I mean, I'm not gonna hurt it, but doesn't it look like a stick? And it's walking.
Can you see it?
Yeah, honey, I can see it. I got it right here. This is why it's called a walking stick. If it wasn't moving right now, you'd never see it. That's the only reason that we saw it, is because it's moving. Isn't that neat? They're very similar to praying mantises. It's going up that little baby hickory tree there. And look at that. He's going there for safety. He knows if he gets into a little tree like that and just stops moving, that you could walk right by him and you'd never see him. See? That's his defense mechanism. He looks like a limb. You see what he did, honey?
Yeah.
He goes up into a little tree and then he stops moving. Honey, this is where I learned my skills of how I can morph to a tree and you can't see me.
Yep.
This is one of the things in nature that I studied for many years to be able to know how to do that. See? Now if I just back out a little bit, you can't see him, he's gone. Just like me when I do it.
Honey, where are you? Hon, where are you? Come on, don't try to scare me. Come on.
We learn through observing nature. It has so much to teach us if only we'll pay attention. So when the student is ready, the master will appear. Thank you for yet another wonderful lesson, oh great master. Well guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up here because we've seen what we came to see and we don't want to see what we came hoping not to see. And that is these vicious gray squirrels. Because here's what's going on. This is something we've been noticing throughout this entire hike. Where we find where the acorns have fallen, we're finding more actual tops from the acorns rather than the acorns themselves. And these are green tops. So what this tells us is the subscribers on our channel have been correct. These gray squirrels are so aggressive that as soon as these acorns fall, they're getting them. They're leaving the tops and they're scurrying away with the nuts. So there is a heavy mast, very heavy aggressive squirrel behavior, and we're not going any further because we've been hearing them bark further up the trail, and we're not going to take any chances. Remember, you must always be safe, and this year it looks like you need to be especially safe around gray squirrels. So we're going to continue to bring you updates about this year's mast, which is a good way to kind of, it's a good indication, not really a prediction of the winter because nobody can predict the future. Wow. Did you get that? That was actually a spy plane. You could tell by the big round thing on top. We're very close to certain government establishments, and that's all I can say because of our close proximity to them. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this fall mast hunting video we've kind of made here. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to our channel, Homesteading Off the Grid, if you have not, because we're going to be bringing you more videos like this to keep you updated as we go forward. Thanks for being with us.